Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, good afternoon um to other countries. If it's in different times, good evening or good night. Welcome today. I'm just going to talk about a few things, and I'm also going to show you a little video clip from time to time. You know, the evil spirits are real. A lot of people don't believe in them, but they are real, as well as good spirits. And a lot of times people that practice magic, practice conjuring, um tarot card readings, palm readings, Ouija boards, trust me, they are spirits around them. Okay? And I do know that the ones that is coming for help, sometimes you can have an attachment come back with you. I know somebody personally that it happened to. So when I talk about things, it's because I've witnessed some things. So I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to show you a few little video clips. And hopefully, you enjoy it, or just pay attention to it, because it is very real. It's not fake. People think that the devil's not real. He is. Yahshua, Yahweh is real. Yes, he is. Okay? So I just want to show you a few things, okay? 2 and 3.
Paquipa, I'm here to tell my mother's story. An encounter with God, the demon, and her exorcisms.
This is what I was talking about with the tarot card readings. A lot of times they tell the future of what's going to happen. I had a cousin that did that, and after she practiced that, she had a very, very, very bad experience. This child is possessed. Right here. It is real. Leave these things alone. And a lot of times these things attack people, and they're scared to tell people what's going on for the fear that the people will make fun of them. And it seems like you always know when there's something behind you. Now, a lot of times, if your kids draw things, okay, pay attention to it. I'm serious. Pay attention to that. If they draw things that looks suspicious or don't look right, pay attention to that. A lot of times we don't pay attention to our children when our kids is saying, "Mama, Dad, there's something in my room. I keep hearing things." Pay attention to what they do.
My hair. Once they locked me in a bathroom saying that I was crazy and crazy people had to be locked up.
Now, do you see that? She's drawing on the paper.
That made me feel like there was something wrong with me.
Boy, oh boy, I have done that right there, hoping that it would go away soon. There's the shadow man. She's seen that.
What's wrong?
And from what my experience is that they they get beat. They get bruised. These entities love to be confrontational with them and harm the host that they're trying to deal with. That happens. That truly happens. It really do. How many of you have woke up from a dream and you was gibbed out, or your sheets was soaking wet along with your night clothes? How many? Now, once a person is possessed, they don't want to hear anything that consists of relics or anything, okay? They don't want to hear anything consistent of the Lord or Yahweh or Yahshua. It agitates that spirit that is within them. And remember, I told you they love to torment that thing or that person that they're trying to possess. They love that, you know. Remember I told you that they get agitated when they hear prayers, preaching, music. That spirit within do not like it. I hope no one experienced this.
That cruel ancient serpent called the devil or Satan that seduced the whole world.
She doesn't want to hear what is being said. It's agitating her. She's getting very angry.
Salvation and the power.
That's what you do.
Jessica immediately turned to me with hate.
Our God.
There it is.
I love you. You can't know what it's like to witness your...
People believe nowadays that these first signs of manifestation appear.
Not necessarily a chronic condition.
For instance,
Like a person who suddenly behaves as if they had a demon inside of them.
This stuff is real. People do not think it's real. This lady, first I thought it was the child that was possessed, but no, it was the mother. So check this out. Okay, so this person is really afraid to talk about it, but she's going to talk about it, and because she feels that it can help people, and it can help people by telling your experience. Okay.
My children were very young then.
Although I have little gaps, I do remember several things that happened.
This happened because my neighbors used to play with the Ouija board.
Remember I told you about a Ouija board? Do you remember I told you that?
Dog. But suddenly I noticed that the dog was acting strangely.
Okay, here's the mother
the children are your responsibility, Chief.
that's going through this attachment.
Yes, sure. More effort. It's what I do.
And it's always something about a black dog with red eyes that people see from time to time, dealing with oppressions. And that is what she's beginning to hear, is a dog barking. But she hear it, only she hear it. You know, a lot of times people that go through this, they hear it, but other people do not.
Mom? Excuse me, okay. Recuerdo muy bien que
I remember that.
de las vecinas.
And it's not that I'm not trying to scare anybody But I'm trying to get you to realize that this stuff is real. It is real. And you have to be very careful when you're doing things that you have no understanding of. That's the dog that I'm talking about. But if you notice, mom is the one that hears it. She's the one that sees things. A lot of times, people that have an attachment, they begin to see, there's the Ouija board. Now, those that are gifted, yes, of course, the Lord speaks to them. But this is totally different. Okay? This is dynamic. See, the child don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on, but the mother can see what's going on. They don't know what's going on with their mother.
And then my mother started to talk strangely.
Esther, get dressed. Quickly. Damien. Damien, honey, we have to go. Come on. Calm down. Calm down. Possesses whatever he can. Dogs, cats, humans.
Yes, the enemy does possess whatever he wants. Doesn't matter.
By the dog with those eyes staring at her. At that point, she realized that something was off.
A lot of times people are frightened of dolls because dolls represent certain things. Someone can put a spells on the doll to come in your house. A lot of people with the hair, they used to use real hair on a doll's head as well.
They're moving their eyes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
This is her going through her fit. She's the only one that can hear the dolls talking.
What's wrong?
Let's go. Quickly. Esther.
The lights went out. We couldn't see anything. It was an immense darkness.
Come on. Come on, Esther. Come on. Stay with your brother.
All my life I've used candles. The candles were blinking horribly.
Now, the sister, which is in the mother, that's his sister, right there. She thinks that something has attached itself to her. And she have sense enough to go somewhere to try to get help.
Already visited me 2 years ago. I pushed it away. It was a lot of work at the church.
Remember, sometimes it come in through by the bloodline. Okay, that same thing had tormented her brother already. So
There are many people who, during the course of their lives, have never had a paranormal encounter.
there's always a war between good and evil. Always. See that?
It is possible that that person will live in a very painful way. With mental illness, for example.
And trust me, if you have a funny feeling about someone that does not agree with your spirit in any manner, get away from them. That's a warning. If someone comes near you and you just get that ominous feeling, get away from them. It's a warning. And how many of you had your family members to come to you and say, you know, I kind of woke up and I saw someone in red boots, and that's all I saw. Well, in my family that
And I
happened.
think it was like a good start for what we did.
Now, people that come up under oppression begin to see things again that other people do not see.
Nothing. What happened, honey? ¿Qué pasa,
What's wrong, honey? Are you alright? She was staring into nothing. Like she saw everything, but nothing at the same time. Like she wasn't there.
It's something how they would definitely go work through a child. Something about kids.
There was a lady who lived in that apartment with 2 girls, but they disappeared overnight. The rooms and the bathroom doors began to open and close on their own. The light in the closet would turn on and off on its own.
Have y'all had that happen? The lights turning off and on in your houses, glitching, and you don't know why?
Pablo, let me sleep. Pablo.
It looks like the little girl is possessed too.
Florencia.
What is that, dear? Who are you singing to?
She carried it as if it were a baby. She was caressing it, heading towards our bed.
Like this, like a baby. She was deep in the void.
Calm down, Mom. He's dead.
Cases, the paranormal. It's usually the person's interpretation. There's a stage of life in which this is problematic. You have to consider psychological or psychiatric dysfunction.
When humans began to drift away from that force of evil increases itself. And it
For Satan that seduced the whole world. He was cast down onto the earth, and his angels with him. Now have come the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God.
Now check this out.
Pablo,
Check this out.
I
Check this out. They don't want to hear anything consistent of the word.
Devil or Satan.
She cannot stand that.
He was cast down onto the earth, and his angels with him. Now have come the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God.
Jessica, she sat up, clenching her teeth.
What's up, sweetheart? I don't want to meddle, but we have to do something else.
I'm in charge of your daughter. I think you feel responsible for her.
Excuse the language, everybody.
They couldn't stop her or subdue her.
Open her mouth! Why?
Jesse, honey, sweetheart. Sweetheart, sweetheart. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
She had a hateful look on her face. She seemed completely lost.
Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forever. Amen.
There she is. Full control now.
No. That's when I knew she had an infestation.
Yep.
We needed help.
So far, how are y'all enjoying this little talk? Again, this is to show that evil do exist. Attachments do exist. Okay? Be careful what you get into as a young person. Okay? Please be careful.
It was a demon. It thought I was weak pride, along with my girls. It saw through us.
See the red shoes?
At first, your vision is nothing.
Your whole mental, your mind is clouded with darkness and then nothing. It's like it's a whole void. And when your mind is empty,
I told the girls they were having
it's
fun.
good to look. He's gonna come right on in.
Ivana was very happy, but Emma said,
Now the two little girls did not want they did not want a baby sister or brother, and so the entity knew that. Okay, they gravitated to that entity. This is the two little girls.
¿Estás bien?
"Are you okay?" Emma, honey, what's wrong? Emma, honey, what's wrong?
She could not stand that cross, so her grandmother put it in her shirt. That's why she started hollering. You know, I don't know what I would have did if my grandchild started hollering at the sight of a cross.
Where are you?
That's the truth. Pray. That's what I would have done. Pray.
I'm going to find you.
Prayer is a very powerful tool. You know, and for that, the entity does not like her. See the red shoes? From generation to generation, a lot of people have talked about red shoes. They would see only the red shoes and nothing else.
Someone knocked on the floor too. She said they knocked
So when you hear a third knock, that is marking the Trinity.
Chela was completely. She said she couldn't move. She was struggling to speak.
She was struggling to speak, and you see how the necklace is tight around her neck, but she never stopped praying. She never stopped praying, and therefore, it let her go.
Finally,
Never give up. This has happened to someone that I knew.
something will happen to them.
See the cover moving? Now, that is something that has happened to someone very close to me, and it was very frightening.
Protect the girls because it happened even
You
in their
know,
dreams. When they were asleep,
I said I could talk
slept
about
with me.
things
Les dije,
because
"Pasame,
I've
it's happening."
experienced things. And this episode is like she's sleepwalking, you know, and something has grabbed her. I used to sleepwalk.
Honey?
I really used to sleepwalk a lot.
She said that it was a girl.
I used to sleepwalk like that. And yes, I had something in my hand.
I was afraid, you know.
And thank God I had praying
I
grandparents
had so many
that
questions about
knew
what exactly
the
was
word.
wrong. Am I
See, this is why I can talk about this
Was
stuff.
also a target in a way. He was in a rough patch.
Okay, so I'm hoping that you are enjoying. Again, I am not trying to frighten anybody. I'm just trying to give you some knowledge of what's going on and let you know that dynamic forces is real. Spiritual battles are real. Okay? You have these spirits around you and you don't even see them. Unless it's a gifted person that can see certain things. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Be careful what you allow to come in your house. Allow what you look at that may bother your spirit. It may not bother another person's spirit, but it may bother yours. Stop playing with certain items that you know you have no experience in, okay? All right. Back to
The demon not only stays in the contaminated place, but it begins to follow a specific person.
and that's me, everybody in the background.
I was advised by so many people to take Jesse to a psychiatrist.
So she feel comfortable playing with that. And if that's the case, then that's on her. But at the end, you're going to see what they practice is nothing to do with Allah, Jehovah, Yahshua, Yahweh, nothing to do with that. And this is something, this demon that's in this girl has a name.
Are you okay? Who are you?
After all this time, you still don't
This
know
is
me?
her. That's she's accepted him into her.
What happened? Is everything okay? What's going on?
When I went to sleep, I was very calm. I just
It's like they have accepted, you know,
hours or so.
another type of art to help her, but yet the demon is still in her, and her mother have to walk a tightrope so that it won't make the girl unhappy. Everybody, she's entering a church, and as you know, they get very tense when they enter a church. I have seen people with demons in them, and I've seen the pastor work with the altar callers, work until it got out of them. I've seen them move like snakes. Animals sound weird, don't sound like themselves. So it's real. See how this girl is starting to act? She's looking around at all these artifacts and stuff, and it's making her very uncomfortable to be there. They don't like being there.
I felt terrible. I started feeling dizzy and angry for no reason.
Honey? Honey? Ayuda, ayuda, please. Father. Jesse, sweetie.
What's happening?
Está poseída. She's possessed, Father. Please help.
Vieni, Signore Gesù. Take her to the sacristy.
The priest asked us to take her to the atrium.
Again, excuse the language, everyone.
That's something I could never forget.
I need you to repeat my prayers. Pray for you. Pray for you. Pray for you.
He tried releasing her, but Jessica just got worse. She was completely out of control.
At this point, she's done. She has left the building and the thing has taken over. I just found out that the mother may also have an attachment too. Okay? Check it out.
Most people have passed the biological. And finally, there's that entity, that spirit emerges from the person. The individual loses total consciousness, touch with reality, and is incapable of dominating the spirit.
That's the lady again. She is the one that is becoming possessed. You see the figure?
And she ran away.
I felt low. I was desperate to run away. My mom suddenly ran into the road.
A few streets over from my grandma's house. She was run over.
Well, at least you know where to go with.
Oscar!
Concepción?
You help me!
My brother told her.
She don't even realize she hurt her. Look at her.
The doctors calmed me down by injection because I couldn't do it.
Remember I told you about
Her
witchcraft?
practice involves calling upon demons.
This lady had a sister that was involved
casting spells.
in witchcraft and loved casting spells.
Casting spells.
That's the, saw that right?
For his service, but at one point they rebelled against him. They attempted to overthrow him. So God vanished and cursed them. They live in a parallel world, a dimension where the spiritual world.
Look how strong she is.
Even though Zamora says demon.
This demon was in their house until Halloween. I don't do Halloween or anything like that. You see those drawings right there? Those kids are drawing those pictures for a reason. This child have allowed a spirit to come into her. She's acting like someone else.
¿Cuál es mi best friend?
name's Baku.
That name stuck in my head. Baku. Emma started telling me that she played a lot with Baku.
Why don't you tell me a little more about this friend of yours?
She doesn't want me to. She says if I do.
And if you do?
Just you wait.
Real! It's real! It's real! This is a disgrace to this minister. This is our father. She's not a father. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. How dare you! This is real! This is real!
I was surprised.
Let her go right now. She doesn't belong to you. Release her. I bind, gag, and chain you and place you at the feet of Jesus Christ. Go and burn her.
So again, this was just a few clips from the little show that I watch on TV. Again, don't sit and think that there are not spirits around. Yes, they are. And they are attachable. And if you do the wrong thing, if you get into the wrong thing with something, like Ouija boards and stuff, just be prepared for something to happen to you. I know somebody that played with a Ouija board, and the next thing you know, the older they got, the bed started moving and shaking. They couldn't even keep the bed that they had. So what I'm saying to you is, you have got to be careful. You have got to be careful when it comes to certain things. You've got to be careful when it comes to certain things. I'm telling you. It's not a game. It's nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. Nothing. Okay? I wanted to show this because I felt like I needed to do that, because a lot of people do not believe. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in demons. They don't believe in none of that stuff. They don't believe in the devil. They don't believe in any of that. Now, some people, just because they don't believe in it, something happens to them that make them believe. So, again, this was just a little something that I wanted to show you and to talk about at the same time. And just let you know that just be aware of things that you practice. Be aware of them. Get the meanings behind things that you have. Read on things that you have. Okay? Read on that. The pros and the cons of what you have, be it your cards or your Ouija boards or whatever. Be careful when you do stuff, okay? All right, this is Happy Sunday. I wish everybody a marvelous Sunday. I hope that you guys have a good day. You ladies have a good day. Don't let nothing get you down. Don't let what nobody say get you down. And be a positive force in someone's life. Hug someone today. Smile today. Show that beautiful smile, that handsome smile. Let everybody know in your life that it's going to be all right. Okay? All right, you guys, signing off. Take it light. Low.